And we've got our next caller holding it, Sammy, holding from Glenwood. Hi, Sammy.
Hey, Sammy.
Oh,
How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for taking my call.
Absolutely. Well, we're ready to hear that question. What you got for us?
Had a total hip replacement last year in October, and all of a sudden, the doctor have not released me, but all of a sudden I got a dismissal letter. They terminated my employment.
What replacement?
Hip replacement.
So the question is it something that I can do, or is that something that they illegally done?
Well, Sammy, I'm sorry to hear about the employment position you're in. I certainly hope your hip is doing better. But the short answer would be there's not really much you could probably do. There is a law called the FMLA, the Family Medical Leave Act, and that provides up to 12 weeks of unpaid leave, paid if you have short-term disability benefits through your employer. And you can take that FMLA leave to address a personal medical issue or a medical issue of an immediate family member. But, and what the FMLA does is, during that 12 weeks, if you come back any time before that 12 weeks or even the last day of the expiration of those 12 weeks, your job will be waiting for you. Your job or a substantially similar job. But after that 12 weeks, unless there's something in the employee handbook that says, you know, it could be, well, you accrue 2 weeks of paid leave for every year of employment, and you've been working there for 20 years, giving you that bank of nearly a year in addition to the FMLA. Once that 12 weeks is up, your job is no longer protected, and unfortunately, while it doesn't sound like your employer was doing the right thing there, they weren't doing the illegal thing there, so I don't know that there's any liability relating to your termination.
And thanks for that question, Sammy. And so if you want to get more, like you said, into the weeds about it, that would be a great opportunity for them to come in and maybe do that little short consultation.
Yes. Like I said, we're free consultations. It's always good. Like I said, every case is different. So it's hard for me to tell you 5 minutes on a TV show whether you have a claim, because as I mentioned, there may be something in that employee handbook that if you're just watching tonight, that wouldn't even come up. And this field of law, employment law, is so varied that each case I have has these little intricacies to them. And you know, more than 20% of the cases that I have were people calling in for something else. And as I spoke with them about their employment and what they were going through, other issues came up, and then it said, aha, here's the thing, here's your hook, and here's where we can at least, you know, get you something. Because there's something called nuisance value cases where people are terminated, they feel bad, they go find a lawyer who will take any case, and nuisance value, I can tell you this from having represented employers, is something where you go and talk to the employer as the attorney and say, hey, this is going to cost $50,000 just to defend the case. So go ahead and throw them $5,000 or $10,000 just to get rid of them. I mean, in the long run, yes, you might have done nothing wrong, but it'll save you money. Now, some employers will say, well, Mr. Caspers, I'm not paying them 1 penny. I'd rather pay you $100,000 to defend the case. And I say, great, I'll start the billable hours immediately. But I don't take nuisance value cases. If you call me and we talk for 20, 30 minutes and I agree to take your case, know that I believe in your case and know that I think you have legal standing. Otherwise, I'd say, I'm sorry, I can't help you. You can go find another attorney or go to the Department of Labor's Wage and Hour Division or the EEOC, but I'll also explain to you why you don't have a case, because a lot of times people just want that closure.
Sure.
And so it does help to answer their questions, and at least they can sleep at night without some question in their head thinking, well, maybe I was wronged, maybe I should have done something differently.